A firm wishes to maintain an internal growth rate of 6.5% and a dividend payout rate of 25%. The current profit margin is 6% and the firm uses no external financing sources. What must total asset turnover be? Okay, let's start with our internal growth rate. So our internal growth rate is equal to ROA times retention rate, 1 minus ROA times retention rate. So our IGR is 0.065, and it's equal to ROA times our internal growth rate is going to be, well, if we're paying out 25, we're going to retain 75, our retention rate, and 1 minus ROA times 0.75. Okay, and I'm just going to put these together to make life easier for me. So 0.065 times 0.75 ROA divided by 1 minus 0.75 ROA. Okay, we're going to just multiply both sides by the denominator. So that gives us 0.065 times 1 minus 0.75 ROA equals 0.75 ROA. Okay, so 0.65 times 1 is 0.65. 0.065 times 0.75 is 0.04875 ROA equals 0.75 ROA. So now that we've got these, and this is negative, so we can just add this to both sides. So 0.065 equals 0.79875 ROA. So we can divide this by this to get ROA on its own, which will equal 0.8138. Okay, so all that to get our return on assets. Our return on assets is equal to total income, or net income, pardon me, divided by total assets. So ROA is equal to net income divided by total assets. So our ROA is 0.8138. And it's equal to net income divided by total assets. So let's have a look at what else we're given here. We are given our profit margin. We were given our internal growth rate, which we've used to get our ROA. We've got our retention rate, or dividend payout. And so the only other thing we have is our profit margin. So let's think ahead to what we're actually trying to determine. We're trying to determine what our asset turnover is. So our asset turnover is equal to sales divided by total assets. So we have the answer for our return on assets, but that's net income. And if we can get that to sales times total assets, then we have our asset turnover ratio. So we can use the profit margin to help us with that. So our net income can also be described as our profit margin times our sales. So we can we'll call our profit margin M to be M. So we will call this net income M times sales divided by total assets. And we can rewrite that to be M times sales divided by total assets. Which, as you can see, this, same as this. So if we can get this alone, we know our asset turnover, which of course we can because our profit margin is 0.06 times our asset turnover equals 0.8138. And if we divide 0.06 from this, our asset turnover is equal to 1.36.